Hi guys, I'm ExactChaos and welcome back to another episode of Terroir. Okay, so yes, I know my French is horrible and I've probably butchered it completely, so don't point it out too much. You can just make fun of me a little bit. Okay, so in the last episode we got a pretty nice oh, we're fermenting actually, but we sold off some 4.5 star rated wines. I really hope it's starting to sell, so I'm really hoping we'll start to make nice money, so that we can sort this out. Okay, so we don't want it too. I don't want it too acidic. So let's just do a little bit. Let's just do it a little bit and see what that does. Pressing done. Okay, now let's age it. Standard common French oak. It's quite acidic. Okay, so let's keep going on that. So there it is. It's aging. This is still going along nicely, and we're not really making tons of money. Wine distributor sales last year. So we are making some money, but not a lot. I really can't wait to get my hands on another plot so we can start getting some more grapes effectively and start making some more wine. The money is still coming in. Still coming in. I think as soon as you get a few plots, right, then the waiting won't be as extreme. Okay, so now we've got no foliage and it's starting to grow. Ooh. We've got some fungal rot going on again. Because there's no foliage, it's also getting ripe pretty quick. It's still spring and we're already at 3. Okay, and now we've got optimal foliage, which is great. I want to just keep it at optimal foliage for now. So I'll keep an eye on it to see when this goes too heavy. Oh, it's dropping. Ooh, it's dropping a lot. Hang on. Let's trim it again. We need to see if we can't get this up, and again. Let's trim it back down. I want to. Wow, I'm just not able to beat it. Okay. Why? This is insane. Trim it back. I don't want to, but I'm worried that if I don't harvest it quickly, I'm going to lose it completely. This is insane. Look at that. Okay, let's just slow it down a little bit to see what's going on. I think we might end up going into winter now, which means this isn't ripe at all. Well, let's get it, see what this does, but I'm worried this will not be a good batch. So let's crush it, and when we ferment, we'll sell the other bottles. Okay, so now let's fermentation. It is not that sweet though, so let's just do about 1 month of fermentation, and let us go. This is not what I wanted to do. Let's go in the cellar. And let's see about selling this one out. 10 months old. It's pretty nice and balanced. It's an exceptional wine. Okay, so let's bottle that up. And this is just our next cab. I'm not going to give these funky names. I'll give funky names once you start getting more varieties of grapes. At the moment, this is just a standard. But this is the same as the previous one, isn't it? This is a bit weird. Anyway, let's bottle it. Okay, now let us organize a tasting. We want to let's get Boris in. Who else do we have? Come on. Let's get this guy. He's been a bit tough on me in the past. Okay. Oh, 4.5 again. This guy still just gives me 4. Oh, it's okay. That's not bad. And let's sell this off. So now, it's not a great wine, so let's do 400 over here, and we'll do 400 over there, and then we'll do the remaining 160 over here. Nice. Sell those off for me, please. Done. There we go. Let's start getting some money. Speed this up a little bit. Is this starting to grow again? Okay. Oh, there we go. Now, to press it, we'll make it more acidic. We've lost a lot of sweetness in this one, so let's make it a little bit more acidic, like that. Let's begin the pressing, but I'm doubtful we're going to get a good one off this one. It's very acidic, so let's do common French oak, and we'll age that to see how that goes. Now, I'm really hoping our next batch isn't bad, and then I definitely want, hopefully, as we sell these off, we should be able to make some money. What I would like in the game, though, is to see a little bit more about what's going on. What's going on with the funds? I mean, I have no idea what's really going on. How many am selling? What's happening? What's the financial report saying? Lifetime 5-star wines, just one, just our first one. We're getting some decent renown. I'm still wondering what this thing is. Oh, there we go. Getting some ripeness already in winter, which makes me worried a little bit. What's that? Yeah, I don't know if you need many forests though. Again, with the fungal rot. I still don't know how to solve that though. Okay, it's spring. Our ripeness is coming up nicely. Ooh, we've got plenty. Okay, hang on. Let's pause this for a second. What I'm interested in is actually buying another tile. I'm not going to re-roll. I'm just going to buy it straight out like that. There we go. And let us plant a grape variety. Chardonnay is quite expensive to plant, but I need something else. So let's plant that Chardonnay. Okay, excellent. So now things are starting to get shape. Excellent. So we've got some nice foliage on here now. Optimal. I'm going to keep an eye on it though. We've got some rot going on yet again. That's also starting to take shape a little bit. No. Heavy foliage, cut it down. And cut that one down too. And cut this one. And cut it again. Okay, now let's see. Can we start getting this thing ripe a little bit quicker? I don't quite know what I'm doing. But I'm trying it nonetheless. Please, can we get this a little bit riper? Really? I'm not sure the Chardonnay will feature. But I'm hoping. Again with the foliage. Okay. I really need it to get ripe. Struggling with it a little bit. Not too sure how. My understanding is that if it gets more sun, it gets riper quickly. But it's going into autumn now, and we are pretty bad in terms of ripeness. Oof. Autumn. Well, let's give it a little bit more to see if it goes. But that's not great. Definitely. Oh, there it goes. It went up a little bit. Let's see a little bit. Let's let it go till October. Let's see. It's coming up. Not. Anyway, I don't want to lose them. So let's just get them in. Harvest in progress. Okay, so the Cabernet Sauvignon is not a very big yield though. And this one, oh, that's a nice yield. The Chardonnay got a nice yield. Okay, let's crush. Okay, crushing method is this one. Yeah, that's fine. For Chardonnay we'll do the same. And crush. Crushing in progress. Okay, crushing is in progress. Okay. Now, fermentation. So to drop the sweetness of the Cab Sav, let's do just like a, let's just do a 2-month ferment. Well, that'll be no sweet at all. So just do 1 month over here, and 1 month over here too. Let's just do that. Okay, now let's see about this. The wines in the cellar though. Okay, the barrels are. So the sweetness is down, but everything else is okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to leave this in for a little bit longer. We want to do a bit more than a year. No, you don't leave them in that for so long. Well, let's leave it another month. Let's do it 12 months. I think that's fine. Let's do it 12 months. See how that goes. This is going to start growing again. Okay, so you can go till the end of November though. Okay, let's get this done. Okay, so now we need to make it a little bit more acidic. I think 70-30 is okay. And the Chardonnay needs to be a little bit more acidic. I'm going to do 50-50 for that one, I think. This is my exact wines. So we'll see how that goes. And now, so that's pretty acidic now. So let's get a common French oak barrel. The sweetness is quite low. Tannins and body is okay. So that's okay. And this one, same thing, common French oak. And I'm not sure. Let's have a look. So let's just start aging them. Nice. Now, let's go in here and see what we have. So this is in there, been in there for 12 months. And it looks pretty good, to be honest. So let's bottle this one. And this is again our exact cab. This is our exact cab 2021. It's more, costs more because we've got more, I think. So let's bottle this one. Oh, actually, no, let's just do the standard. Oh, this is a red wine bottle. I should actually bear in mind that that's how we do it. Okay, so let's bottle it. Been working quite well. There we go. It has been bottled. So now if we go to the bottles, let's organize a tasting. This time I'm just going to do these folks to see if we can't get a better rating out of it. Oof, only a 3. Yeah, it's great. I mean, aren't all Cabernet Sauvignons great? Well, I think it's great. So this is a pretty bad rating. I'm very glad I only took the low guys on this one. Done. So let's sell this one out. I'm not going to do a great deal on the market. So let's do 600 over here, and hang on. Actually, to be honest, let's do 300 and 300 and hang on. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do one at 720, and this one's staying low, right? And this is going to be 180 though then, right? Oh no, so 480. There we go. Hopefully, I want to try and get this one to go up a little bit more. Well, we'll see how that goes. That should be pretty decent. We've got some other barrels aging away. So let's get going. Let's see what happens with our next harvest. We're running out of money, so those better start selling quickly. You need a fair chunk of change if you want to expand into another tile. A fair chunk of it. Aha, the ripeness is starting to pick up. Hang on. Oh, that's good. We've got fungal rot going on again, which is not great. Can we pause? I just want to pause it. Just have a look. So if we upgrade, oh, I can't upgrade. Upgrade to Chateau to unlock technologies, increase cellar storage and increase tile limit. Okay, perfect. So that's what's going to happen though. Oh, look at that. So, no, stop right there. Where's my foliage? Yes, this will drop my foliage, I'm pretty sure, or bring in my foliage. Nice, and that should be nice and optimally foliage at the moment. Summer, it's optimal still. What is this saying? Vine is infested by phylloxera and has 10% chance of death. No! So this is now still optimal, right? Optimal foliage. Okay. Summer. This should be a pretty good harvest, I must say, if stuff don't die on me. Nice. Let's harvest it straight away. At 6, it's pretty damn good. Excellent. So this was an exceptional, grapes were exceptional, and the same thing over here. Plenty. Nice. Exactly the same though. Okay. Excellent. So let's start crushing them. The piggage, and we piggage it again. Let's crush them. Nice. And now let us do the fermentation. Okay, so the Cab Sav is pretty sweet, so I'm gonna do a nice 3-month over there on the Cab Sav and just 2 months on the Chardonnay. So we leave it for fermentation, and let's have a look at what we can sell off, bottle and sell. So that's 10 months in French oak, and that's probably a good spot to get rid of that. What's going on over here? I can't believe it's not butter. Buttery flavor grants plus 10 to your wine's price. Well then, let's bottle it straight away, man. Okay, so this is our first Chardonnay. We're going to put it in a Chardonnay bottle, or a white wine bottle, and this is Exact Wine's second block, right? So we call it something like that. I think that's what they call it, right? The blocks of vines, blocks of vine. Exact second block. So maybe let's just call it second block Chardonnay. There we go, second block Chardonnay 2022, and we'll bottle that right up. The other one I'll bottle too. Okay, and this is just the standard Cab, the Exact Cab 2022, and ooh, so there's almost none of it because it's very low bottling cost. Okay, let's see the bottles. So here we've got how many bottles do we have on each of these? Is it saying to us? Not really saying anything. So let's organize a tasting. This is a good one, so let's try and get a decent rating for it over here. Invite for a tasting. What? The verdict is in. The reviewers invited for the wine tasting have written their reviews. Good or bad, the word is out now, and the price of your wine has now been determined by the words few, albeit powerful critics. Wow! Look at that. Let us have a moment of silence to mourn the death of winemaking. That is by no means great. Can I sell it for anything? Ooh, I can. But will that affect my renown though? Should I just throw it out maybe? Well, let's do 540 over here, and then let's do 250 and 290, and let's sell that. It's fine. Let's organize a tasting for this one, which I'm damn well hoping will do better. I'm just going to go with the lower order, guys, because this one has like I think it was at least 3 ripe, so it's not great. Oof, at a 3-star. Yeah, it's great. Okay, fine. Still not the end of the world. Let's sell some more over here. Oh, we only have 240 bottles, so let's add all. What? Ooh, so I can't sell it. So we'll leave the bottles. Ah, interesting. So I need to manage this thing a little bit better going forward. Okay, well, let's leave it like that. And we'll keep them in there. We've got no barrels and nothing whatsoever, so let's just keep going. Okay, so now fermentation is in progress, so we'll get another batch in there now, and this will be a good batch. The other one was pretty bad, but this will hopefully be a damn good batch. Things starting to grow on these vines, or not quite yet? They should start picking up now. Let's just get through this fermentation and get the stuff in there. Okay, so now, the Cab Sav has got a lot of tannins though. This one will have to age a little bit, and we'll do 70-30 with that one. This one's same, also a lot of tannins. This one can do a bit more, 50-50. Okay, begin processing. Pressing is in progress, and now aging it. Okay, so the tannins are pretty tough on this, and the acidity as well. So common French oak, and we'll let it lie for a while. This is quite acidic, but I'm gonna let this one not lie as long. So let's do that, and I think that is where I'm going to call it the end of the episode. Oh, just one more thing I want to do. I want to check if I can sell some of these bottles now. Waiting to sell. They're all still waiting to sell my wines. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, well, we'll keep it on stock for a little while longer. Okay, guys, I'm ExactChaos, and this has been Terroir Exactly. If you've liked this episode, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Thank you. Bye-bye.